Hello all, I hope you are all well. Welcome to my Lego build time. So you can see what I'm going to be playing today, or playing. I'm used to saying playing because most of the time I'm doing Lego games or Star Wars games, even Star Trek games. So I'm used to saying playing, but this time you got me making a Lego Star Wars set Captain Rex there, 854 pieces. I won't be doing all that today, but in the meantime, we're going to get as far as going. I don't know where I'm getting meantime for. I was going to actually, I'll tell you what, in the meantime, as I haven't opened it up yet, I'm going to leave that specifically for the stream. I will sort that out now because I wanted to open it fresh for the stream. If there, just wondering if there is an easy way to do this without completely destroying the packing, because it feels like that's glued there. So I should have done this a little bit before, but meh. It happens. So we can all see this fresh. This is not the most exciting part, so hey ho. Should have remembered this from previous time I did a Lego build. There we are. Ooh. So exciting text there. So for anybody who does want to see any previous builds, I still have the bits still up on YouTube. Hopefully I can get the camera focusing right on these bits. There we are. Still got one bag left in there. One small bag. So there we are. Let's put that to one side. Oh, hang on. What? I've got a box and I've got something in there. Bags probably. Yeah. Oh, number one bag. So there we are. That was easy to find. So there's the book, guidebook to help build it. So I'm gonna. Ooh, that focus on that big image is not particularly good. Hopefully, once I change all this, I will. Once I get all these bags sorted out, it's probably the plastic that's confusing the living daylights stuff of this. Oh, that's one as well. So got double ones. Probably the thicker one first. So that's three. That's two. What was that? And that's four. So yeah, that's the focus is probably less confused now. So I'm going to put those pieces to the side. I have done something a little bit better this time than I did previous. Anybody who was here before, I will have some boxes to put stuff in. Sorry, I am concentrating on two things there. So I'm decided I want because I'm Lego building. I've got a slightly different setup than I usually do, and I'm trying to remember what the best way for that is. There we are. And I'm going to pull that mic cursor because I'm used to having that cursor. Hopefully the bags won't play with that, mess that up as much. So, and it's not quite Tupperware bag boxes, but tell you what, just realised the setup I did have for that is not ideal because I can't see the live image of what I wanted. So apologies there. There we are. That should be better for me. You won't notice any difference, hopefully. Gotta remember to be careful on that. That's right by the mic. So can't really see what's under there. The one with it's Slave 1 ship underneath. Put those over there. Let's have a look at the books. Hopefully, yep, that will pick that up. Brilliant. So, oh, it's got a little bit about this. Looks like it's got a bit of information from the family at the on it. Who made? No, when I say the family that made Lego, it's called creative director. I remember the surname looks very familiar. Clone Wars era is set between Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith, has brought us some of the most intriguing stories and characters in the Star Wars saga. One of our favourites is the most heroic of clone troopers and a staunch ally of both Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano, Captain Rex. A protective leader, often torn between his duty and the ethics of war, he was a worthy representative of his brothers in arms and the first 20 years of the Clone Wars storytelling. But we need, and then there's a quote, but we're not droids, we're not programmed, we have learned to make our own decisions, Captain Rex. So, 75349 Captain Rex helmet, manufactured by the Caminos. The clones Phase 2 armour and the helmets were more customised upgrade from the Phase 1 generation, built to facilitate the clones' versatile roles, task and individuality. Now you can recreate Rex's Phase 2 helmet, complete with the mark of the Mandalorian at J Guys. So hopefully get to see that in a minute there. Oh, let me get the box, and at least you can have a little bit of a there we are, that's the front roughly, there we are. That's a side view there. Not good. Yeah, time for building prototype. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. So yeah, I didn't think I would end up doing another build so soon. But I had some money from work, so I ended up. When I say money from work, I had a gift card from work. I always get paid, of course. But they were selling some stuff for some Lego stuff, and I decided to buy this with it. So why not? In my opinion. So that's the thing there. Oh, didn't see this on the previous one. It gives me roughly how they will be laying out, how it's going to be roughly looked as we go along with each bag. So 5 bags, a small one as well. So I know it's got the one written there. Probably it hasn't really focused on it, but because I've got 2 ones, I'm wondering if that's the bigger bag. I think it is, but I'm just trying to look forward and have a bit of a no, it hasn't really given me both here. Let me sorry, excuse me, I just realised I've got to meet. Just trying to give myself a bit of a head up. I know it might sound silly, but just in case I suddenly decide they want to go from box 1, bag 1 to bag 2, and then on to the second bag 1. But I'm sure they won't be like that. No, there looks like it is straight to bag 1. So I've got a couple of boxes I can use to put the stuff in. Anyway, how are you, Prototype? Hope you are well. I'm going to put this further away from the mic because it appears better for me. Just for reference, if there is any younger viewers, and I mean really younger viewers in my stream, if you are using supplement instruments to open the bags, please be very careful and go with your parents' guidance on that one, please. And if you're young at heart, like most of us, just be sensible. And, you know, safety warning out of the way. There we are. I think that's what it is. Bigger parts and smaller parts, which is a nicer thing than the Falcon one I had. I think it's I like the separation there. Yeah, not too bad here. I'm on a day off, i.e. why I'm streaming a bit earlier than I usually do. Or at least starting a bit earlier. Yeah, had sorted out a little bit of my gate, sorting that out, and another bag. Sorting that out on the side of my house. Done a little bit of gardening, a little bit of food shopping. So generally I'm in a good mood, and as you probably can see by the side of my head, it's actually light, and it's like, ooh, what's this scary stuff to the side? Not dark. It's like and it's not cloudy and horrible either. So yeah, so I'm in a good mood. Let's partially open that one now. I'm wondering how organised I will stay with those. Hopefully they're not too noisy, so please give me a heads up if they're being a bit of a nuisance. I'm going to actually move that away there, because that's focusing in the wrong place. Hopefully so. I'll hopefully get the... I was hoping this would focus down on there, so let's try to get that focused. I think it's looking for the base of the... probably have to do that nearer to get the proper look. I've been changing the setup slightly for this. But once one of those bits there, and it's what's one of the long black bits like that one. So 4, 8, yeah, that one there, and I can see the other bit ahead of me is going to be need that. So hopefully the focus in there stays good there. I think it makes much difference because it'll get the same way in the end because I'm doing that, but I try to keep to the order it suggests on the book. Oh, do you know, I forgot to do this. Let's get this one out of the way. I'm going to put Fact of the Day 1 up. There we are. Rex's designation is CT7567. Now, for anybody who doesn't know, you might be able to work it out already, but I have become affiliate, so whoop whoop. But that does mean you have in the bottom left of the chat little button that gives you extra you can earn Gold Press Platinum with. I know this is a Star Wars build, but I also do Star Trek stuff occasionally on the channel, not as much as I used to, but I still do some Star Trek stuff, so it's go past that then. Anyway, my point is going to be there is an option with 100 bars of code. Well, actually, I haven't decided whether they're bars or strips that go pressing at them yet. You can buy a Factor the Stream, or you can buy many if you want to. So I have. Oh, I realised I've lost my folder with some of them in, but I do have some preset ones. So if you want to buy some Facts of the Day, I will give you Fact of the Day or Fact of the Stream relevant to what I'm doing. So that's going to be Lego or Star Wars related stuff, mostly Rex. Anyway, I need 6 of those. So it's a new thing I'm doing. I think I was probably going to do it anyway, but not as much. And I realised if I'm going to do that, I've got a folder down here as well with some further notes in it. Hopefully it's the right folder I'm looking for, rather than the left folder. No, it's not. Yeah, so just in case I ran out of my limit that I've pre-written on the screen, I have hopefully my folder of all knowledge there. If not, I've got Google, so excuse me if you hear me banging on the desk to my side. So I think this is going to be the base of the thing. So you can't really see that ridge there. Well, I couldn't in that picture. I think this is in the centre of the back, going over 2 of the bits either side. Those are going towards the back, so like that. So obviously something's going to be sticking across these. Even apart from my little bit of a flick through, I haven't really looked at the thing in advance, exactly how it's going to work, but I like to have a little predict and go, oh, where's that exact little bit going to be? Even though it's sort of like semi-calculated because I've seen the outside image. So I need to make sure these are tighter than the other ones version I did, because I think they were a bit loose when trying to attach them. Almost looks like a doorway if I didn't know otherwise. Or I'm presuming it's not not a doorway anyway. Doorway to his helmet. Yeah, put that way. Oh no, not that one, not the small box. I want the big one. So I want one of the yellow bits to go across. I think that's the right amount. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, that's. Oh yeah, sorry. It was four back and then put it on the 5th. That was me going. I'm getting confused because I thought it was. Not going back there. Yeah. Can make that into a strange settee or not settee, couch. There. So. Ooh. Then we need 4 more of those, and looks like a small black. I want to say turret, but that's probably not the right term. Or definitely isn't the right term, but that's not very helpful in what I'm trying to describe. I'll find out in a minute. Oh, I'll find out now actually, because I think I found one, but wasn't like that. I was thinking of turret because it was looking like it was up that way. So we want another one of those. Yeah. You know, one thing I forgot to do in prep. I know friend of the channel, Olympus, has said there when he was doing He's not on stream, but in his own time was his daughter. It was there was like a ones you can get from the Lego website for it. So should have done that, but maybe on my break, if I have a break, on maybe in there for a future one, that's something I will do. Don't think these are the actual bits. No, these are not the bits I'm looking for. And excuse the, and I think I say that automatically, now. Slightly different people. Yeah, and the ones I'm looking at does look more turrety than I was on about, but still, it doesn't look like a turret. There we are. I think that's the one I'm looking for. There we are. Got the nib on the top. There. Actually, these pots are being actually quite good having those there, rather than opposed to the last time I here and had more chance of knocking everything off. And I think having this here definitely helps adds that extra little space there. I'm gonna have my fat fingers in the way. Yeah, I hope these all focus properly on here. So, do you know, I'm starting this feels like proper Lego making now. I know that sounds weird. When I say that, I'm thinking of there's a slight difference in that. I was just checking that. When I got brought up, and the specific sets that we did have, and we didn't have many. Most of them were loose bricks, so we made up our own things, usually buildings. So you're probably getting the idea when I say that. But even the pre-made sets were like buildings. I think we had a castle, police station. I think there was a racetrack or an airport, something like that. So you're making buildings. So this feels like how I used to make stuff when I was young. So when I say proper, that's what I mean. Proper job. Not that that's the same thing when I say proper job, but in the context of doing that bit, it is. So, and to be honest, if anybody outside of Cornwall and probably West Devon knows what I mean when I say proper job, I was about to say give you bonus points, but I don't know if I can actually do that in real life. Fictional bonus points rather than the go press that I've got on the thing. So yeah, so I've got it's probably we want looking for like a little white tower. And while you're at it, this one you won't be able to spell if you Google it, I'm sure, unless you're very good. Directly. That's another phrase from what the part of the world I live. So. Aha! Found them. That was going to be the only downside of it. They'll possibly get buried under all this. Actually, yeah, that's a point. Prototype. You got anything, phrases and such like from your part of the world that is not really known outside your region or area, or even ones that are not necessarily known outside of your country? Yeah, because the two I mentioned not really known outside of one county, maybe two counties, unless you are in the know about these things or from those areas. So we want one of those. It's like a little triangle bit there like that, tilted forward. I want like a red bit, not that red bit, not that red bit. I know the bit I was holding was not red, but yeah. If I didn't know better, I would say it was going somewhere Sith-like, but it's not, and it doesn't look like a lightsaber. Ah, there we are, found it. So that's the bit I'm on about. Oh, that going to be going on top of there. Oh, and this is not going at the angle I was expecting. Oh no, maybe it. No. This is like facing inwards, probably towards the view from there. Well, let's get that one first because I knocked the red bit off. Because yeah, that's the way it's showing me. And yeah, you've got to have this stream. Okay, tell you what. On the things, if you are making your own little scoring system at home, for Lego streams, the word is orientation. How many of those I've got? General things I say, so, and other things I tend to make puns on Star Wars, usually referencing these are the droids you're looking for, something like that. Occasionally I will say something, reference something else. So if you want to do a random scoring system at home, that's the way to go forward. So we want, there we are. So and now I've just said it, I noticed it. Usually I don't notice them. So I'm being very conscious now not to say that. And another red bit like we did earlier. So like that one. Seems a lot more hollow, that one, compared to the other bricks. Maybe it's because it's got the hole in it, but possibly. Oh, and the bits I accidentally picked up earlier when I didn't need it. You know, I should make my own bingo card for for my stream to have people interact. So act with. Maybe it's just me who likes the idea of that, but anybody who has any ideas or any thoughts on that, I am more than willing to entertain that. I should really make a spot, so like there where I know I'm probably going to be a little bit nearer the window, nearer the below, nearer the camera lens. You know, I picked two of those off. I only need one of those. So I nearly was thinking I'm going to put that on the front, but no, I think it goes on the top after this one here. So that's going on the I'm calling it front, but it feels like more like the back of this one here. Yeah, so that's got one plain bit above there. I suppose that's to stop it clipping on whatever's going to go there, stop it clipping on the bits below there. Can you guess what it? Oh, I'm not going to say that on stream. Sorry. If you haven't got any idea what I was about to say and why, then that's a good thing. Anyway, so I was looking at this bit. It's not the bit we're doing now, but it caught my curiosity. The axe and the tick there. So I'm going to just take a quick. Sorry, I should have finished that sentence. I was just going to grab something. So those are the bits we need. Next, on the top left, not really focusing in on properly, but I don't know really what off yellow. What do you call that? Because yeah, I suppose yellow was the term for those, but that feels wrong calling them, and it's like not bright enough to be mustard. So I think I've been working in the shop too long that I call them by like non-basic names. Anyway, we want two with like a dot on the top. Have we got one in here? Possibly. There we are. One. And hopefully there's a second in here. I just realised that's the thing was the light outside. Now it's made it a lot more difficult on the reflection. It's like everywhere is a bit more difficult to see things, in my opinion. I suppose in theory I do have some darkening blinds by there I should have used, but if anybody thinks I really do need to use that, please question. I'm sure somebody's banging something outside. Okay, where am I put? Oh, there we are. Just trying to work out where I was putting those, so I can see why I didn't put the other bits, those bricks in earlier. I'm not sure, but they had to go in there. I suppose it's to stop them getting in the way. Oh no, is it there? Oh yeah, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. I was looking at the one next to it, which is add two more bits to it. So that's on that side. Added the grey bits there. There we are. And I need two more of these, so like those bits. Yeah, dried mustard. The thing is, I want to, when I say that rather than yellow, because I want to distinguish it from like that. It's probably hard to tell really. And we want those up there. Cool. So I was just checking something on my iPad there. Sometimes I see things better like that. That seems like a big gap. Well, not a big gap, but a gap there. Ooh, okay. There's two bits. Yeah. I think I've got to be careful where I put these because it's got bits that are telling me to do it a certain way. I have a feeling that's not the piece I'm looking for. There you are, that wasn't deliberate, so if you're keeping track. That might be the bit I want. because it feels like it should be a bit that goes there, but it can't stick down. So, there we are. I think I see the bits I want. Oh, actually, yeah, that's, you know, I know I'm colourblind, but that, oh, it's hard to do, it's not focusing in on it. Definitely looks a different colour to what that is, and what I think the bits are to go on there are those. Yeah, might be colourblind. I can usually tell the difference between two different colours. I have them next to each other. But even that. Oh, anyway. It's like that rather than rather than like can't really tell you, but rather than like that. So yeah, looks like I'm creating some sort of tower or building there. So two of the mustardy, right, mustard thingy, mustardies, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, those bits. So I want one more of those, which I found, and ooh, like a that. Don't know if you, yeah, there we are. That bit. They're one of those. Oh no, sorry, two of those. Oh, I didn't expect them to be that easy to find. I think it is that one there. Yeah. Number one. And number two. There's a couple just off from each other. Another one by itself. I think we've got a couple there. Oh, yeah, that's why I'm missing something. There we are. It's because I am missing something. It's these down here. I'm looking at the map going, where's that on my model? Realised there was a bit on my thing on the side which I just want to change. That's unusual. Okay. For some reason, a message has come up on. Let's do that, sir. Sorry, what I'm having now is something came up for a possible band person, junk person, but it showed me on one screen, but it hadn't showed me on two other screens about it. I do not know why. So, whatever. Just. Actually, tell you what I want to double check is. Yeah, sorry, just double checking on her fourth location. That's probably me being very overcautious. If you haven't got that worked that out yet. So, what do we need next? Oh, almost. If I knew I wasn't building a house, I would say that's the floor from the other side. For the other side, for the top. last look at the inside. Well, you probably be able to see it from there in the future, but yeah, that was your last look. There we are. Bit of a base there. That seems solid. There we are. From the inside. What do we need? Some of the yellow bits. So that one. And another one of those. Oh, some green there. So not that one because A, it's the wrong side, and B, it's the wrong colour. That makes me. Don't know why it makes me so happy. It's a traditional. Feels like a traditional bit, even though that feels like a lot lighter and different material than the ones I used to have. It's good. I've got to go and see if I can borrow some from my parents' house. See what I can do. Somebody may be unhappy. My brother maybe if I borrow them and don't bring them back, because he's just as interested in me. And of course he will make the excuse that he's going to use it for his son. Which, we know it's he wants to do the builds more than my nephew. And to be honest, if I get around to playing him with the Lego pieces, of course it's going to be for me, nobody else. No, of course no. And on the non-selfish side, it's like of course we're gonna let my nephew get a lot out of it. It feels like I'm making if it wasn't different colours, making a big dice, 6-sided dice. Ooh. So that's me thinking of like traditional Lego bricks. Kind of get to use that one. Oh, there's a light blue. Well, no, it's not light blue. That would be more of a what do I call it? Teal. Is it teal? Anyway, one of those. I think it's just one of those, yeah. And then there's pretty sure it's that one there. So we're working from that end. Now let's put the big blue bit in. Yeah, well, glad I went through that, because it might have been easy was the other bit on that, but that seemed like it was a bit more difficult. Oh, I am curious now. So the yellow bit there is where I'm going to put the other bit in there. It's got, as you probably saw earlier, it's got that little hole in, and I'm wondering what is going to go in that little hole. So there. That's the view from the back. The view from the front. Okay, so a couple of grey bits and a bit with a smooth part on it. So I haven't seen it. Oh, I've seen a bit which has like got me curious. That there, not yet using that, but so we're going to be using that one now. Oh, no, I thought that was another one similar to the other one, but no, it's got a sticky outy bit as the nice version. No, the other version could be a nice version. But anyway, let's get rid of the innuendos now. I've seen it. Yeah, it is. So, I've attached 2 bits. One on the end. They use the word perfect there, but it's from this perspective anyway. That's going to be towards the right hand side if you're looking at that bit. Oh, and that's going up here. Do you know, I really got to get some music, free background music for this, doing these. So that's going over both those bits. So if anybody does have any recommendations for free background music I can use, that's non-copyright, not going to cause me any issues, please say, because I do use this, stream this on YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, I'm going to leave it how it looks. Looks a bit weird. From that angle. No, actually, there. Leave it like that. So, I've got small grey bits, little circle. And got a longer grey bit. I think it's a 4, single 4. So I want one of those. And I've got something from there in a minute, but we'll find that. That's the one other bit I'm looking for. So we want a 2-way bit with a circle in it. Yellow bit, but no, I haven't got the. Okay, there, red bit, sticky outy. There we are. That's the one I want. I think this is going to be important to get this. So that one. So no. So. Gonna make no jokes there. There we go. And that's going on there. Right hand side. I like that mix of colours actually. Looks quite nice. Oh, and the grey bit gets attached to there. So like that. So we do get, I've just noticed that we do get some stickers we're going to attach at the end, but, or probably at the end, so that'd be nice. Oh, this is facing inwards. So, it's going to go there. So this bit was the holding I said earlier. And that's going there. I think I've got that sussed. Yeah, hang on. Yeah, just double checking. Yeah, that's right. Do you know, I was imagining something going in that. Oh, that bit does have a hole, the grey bit, so I don't think you can really see. Let's get the angle right. Yeah, I think that does go right the way through there. So I'm probably not holding that there for long enough. If you want me to do any of those bits, please say. What do we want next? Okay, 2. So those are the, I can't really tell, but yeah, those bits there, and that's what it's going to hopefully roughly look like, which is not far off now. Don't think I've got them in there, no. So there. I don't think it's that one because that's, yeah, it's got bits on both sides, so yeah, those ones there. Don't say this. Yeah, this is the other colour that I've. One of the images I'm not convinced the colours come out well on it. So, oh, not the bit. So that's the bits I'm looking for. There we are. So the yeah, no, I'm just thinking these were looking darker grey than I thought in the picture, and then it was like, no, they're fine. Yeah, in comparison to the colour next to them, it's that's all good. Yeah, and these ones with the dots facing out outwards. There we are. Well, not there's a bit there. Let's find it there. Doesn't look like I've pushed it down well enough. There we are. That's better. There we are. So yeah, it's got a picture for there what the should look like, I presume, at the end. So I think this is the second bit not to be involved with this one. I think, maybe. Oh, actually, it might do. Find out in a minute. So, what we want is one of those, one of those. Yeah, I'm liking the prime colours there. Where are we going? Yeah, there's a. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, there's a little bit of a line in there. Looks like, don't know how important it's going to be, but it's pointing avenue at the outside of that bit. What am I doing? Okay. So what do we want? When do we want it? Yeah. There we are. Yeah, that's well got. Just realised there's something coming up on my screen, and that's very good. And I'm going to go and I am gives me a bit of heads up for when it does. Getting used to that's got ads in for 4.5 minutes. I don't have at the moment. I have not got very long ads. I think half a minute within a hour period. So I may take those time periods just to quickly go and get a drink or something like that. So hopefully it's not going to be too much an issue for people. Gonna see how it goes and see how it goes. What do I want to? There's a couple of smaller bits like those there. That's one of them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's one of them. And then the other ones I think might be dark grey bits like those. Oh, first drop there. Just having a quick look over the other parts just to go, am I sure those are the bits I'm looking for? Now I'm trying to stop myself from saying that now and then go and sod it. So, bit of advertisement for a friend. Olympus is co-streamer of mine occasionally, and friend and YouTuber and such like. He's going to be streaming this evening. He's getting back into Star Wars: The Old Republic. I think he's planning on doing a whole playthrough of a, not in one stream, but of a of the Jedi Knight story in Star Wars: The Old Republic. Hello, Jem. Yeah, welcome to the stream and thank you for the lurk. You'll come later to say hello, no problem. Thank you for being here, and lurker or not. So you are welcome to be here. And hope work is going well, because that's what I'm presuming you're doing. Yeah. Ooh. Where were we? You know, I've lost my train of conversation there. What I was saying. Oh, I was on about Olympus, who's going to be streaming this evening. Star Wars: The Old Republic. Yeah. So I doubt I'm going to get in the game myself. I believe it. Oh no, I know it's going to be a solo playthrough because A, he hasn't asked me, and B, it's I'll probably just keep out of it and be a mod for the stream. So I'm not going to try to mod. Even though I could come and just have a character there pestering him as he goes along. One of my favourite storylines, Star Wars in Star Wars: The Old Republic. Oh, to be honest, there's 8 storylines, and vast majority, I would say, are probably my favourite ones to play along to. So it's a weird one. So there we are. So I've got a break, ad break coming up. So I'm going to quickly go and get a drink, and I will be back soon. Realise what I'm putting there is in the wrong place. Actually, I'll be back. Hello, I am back. I don't think it was a long ad anyway, but thought I would. Oh, not the right thing I'm supposed to be pressing. There we are. That was the one I'm supposed to press. Didn't see it come up at my screen, but that's fine. Let's take a drink. Yeah, summer I'm on fruit trees. Yay. So that's the bit where just put together. Bits on the side as well. Then we want, I think it's these ones here, 6, no that's 8, so what do I want? Yeah. Oh no, they are, oh hang on, no I'm counting that wrong because I'm counting the bits that are under the bit I'm putting on them. So, you know, I should have that as a distraction over there. That's a bit more visible. That's going under there, presumably that under that red. Not presumably, I know it's going under the. So, oh, wrong way around. Yeah, broke it. Ben's broke it. No. Ah, rah! Welcome, Mex T-Rex. And yes, I'm going to have to say that every single time just because I like the name. Well, welcome to my. I was about to say playthrough, but that's the wrong word. My build of love the dinosaur, love the Tyrannosaurus. Still love that. Yeah, I am well. I'm having a day off. Got a day off, and yeah, having a Legos. Ew. Yeah, I'm good, and I'm getting to play with Lego. So yeah, Ben's happy. I decided there's something I wanted to be doing for my streams, or something I wanted to get back into generally myself a while back. I did ask for a set for my birthday back last year. Yeah, lucky me. Actually, I think the box is hiding behind here. Let's try not to fall off the chair. So got right camera. Let's get up there. That one there for my birthday last year, which is a nice one. So that's Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter. So built that thing, and then I got the Millennium Falcon, the 18+ one for Christmas, which I've done. Yeah, and it's like, luckily I managed to get somebody to buy it for me for various events, is what I was getting at. And then for this one, I sort of got somebody else to pay for it. I got a gift card from work, M&S one, and we do sell, at least online, some through. Oh, I forgot what it was. It's one of these toy companies that do some stuff with us. Listen, I managed to get Captain Rex's helmet there to make. So going through that, and it's like, as I do a Star Wars and Star Trek streams, now branching out into more fantasy and and sci-fi. It is. It's ooh, and I get to play it, and I'm liking doing this. It's relaxing and calming and stuff like that. So I'm liking it. Sorry, 2 seconds. Gonna take another drink. Drink another drink. Yeah. There we are. Now I'm thinking of hit spot. Do you know the first person I got was looks a bit like a forklift truck slash is like a sci-fi version, so like lifting stuff up. Nothing like that, of course, but yeah. I think it's probably because I've had a nephew recently. Had it, yeah, recently. He's probably how old is he now? 3. Well, oh, we're in April. 3 and a quarter now. So he's starting to get some appropriate stuff for his age, and we're talking about the stuff our parents saved that me and my brother used to have back in the day when we were kids. So, what's the bits I'm going for? So that's probably got it on my mind a little bit more than it probably was when I first started streaming. So, yeah. Hopefully, my brother and me don't end up fighting over who gets to play with the Lego with our nephew, but hopefully we can combine that together. No. So like, Boys and the Toys, it's like the Scale Electric. It's never for the child. It's always for always for the parent. So yeah. So let's just show what was the bit I've got. That's one of the. Sorry, that facial reaction was probably. Sweet. Yeah, it's such a small, but I was like, don't want to use those. Yeah. What? Yeah, it's become one of my favourite things to do on stream. Still got to sort of like get the setup a bit more, bit better. Because I'm sure I haven't got that so well. Yeah. No, I caught it because I've got a different layout for the Lego setup on my screen as well. I saw my facial reaction and it was just like, oh god, that's even worse than I thought. Well, probably should have clipped that, but what we in hour and a quarter into the stream, I might go back and clip that. Get a clip up for YouTube. We've got 2 more bits I need to find. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure if clips work for other people on stream, but if anybody ever does feel, just put exclamation mark clip in it. It may work, it may not. If it doesn't, I will probably try to do it myself anyway, just to go, oh, I think that's a good point to do it. Anyway. Oh, do you know, I wasn't meaning to do that. Even though I've done that very deliberately. I've been trying to keep these in these box for just so let's do that properly. Yeah, anyway. Hope everybody in chat is well. Just for anybody who does want to know a little bit of curious thing I've been deciding I want to do since become affiliate was down in the bottom left hand. Okay, what did it? Oh, there. Oh, do you know? I was about to say I've got something down in the corner just under chat for called request fact of the day. Or fact to the stream. So it's a new thing I wanted to bring in it. And I think it's good for this one because I've managed to put it just up there. A little bit of information, and I've got a couple others put in ready to pass out for helpful things. And plan on doing them relevant to the stream. So whether that's for this one, it'd be Lego information, Rex information, and maybe other relevant side things to do with Star Wars, and I will get on to the fact of the day. So let's take out that fact of the day. Put in number 2. That's not the. I wasn't happy with that, so I'm going to give you that one, and then I'll give you another one for free. So there we are. One meaning of Rex, at least from the UK, is Rex. Rex is king. So you may see on the post boxes around in the UK, you may have or probably one would be ER. So this with, there's also could be Resigner, but Rex. Oh, I'm using that as the Queen, but yeah, you could have Rex for King George's. So I'm going to change that one because I think the other one is better. And let's get rid of my little dog there. The Lego Group was founded in 1932 by Ole Kirk Christensen. So that's my fact of the stream. So, especially as I mucked up my other one. Ooh, Mex T King instead in honor. Yes, definitely. Yeah, I think Rex started off as a Roman thing. I think. Oh, thank you. I think. Anyway, yeah, I know they started the 3rd, 4th century. Started doing areas, small areas that became part of the church. But I could be wrong on that one. Or probably am wrong on that. Anyway, let's get these little bits together. So, I'm just debating where to put my little dog. But to be honest, to get the dog back, you're going to have to request another fact of the day. Excuse me there. I think that's what I wanted for that one. These look unusual actually for something going into a build. There we are. Okay then, as you insist. Hopefully I've got one small enough to get the dog back up. So there we are. Let's get rid of that. Oh. Okay, I did promise you the dog after this, but I've got a lot of wording on this one. Lego is an abbreviation of the 2 Danish words, and here it goes my butchering of other languages. Leggot, meaning play well. So I have a feeling most people know that anyway. So I don't know. Anyway, let's get the dog back up because I promised. Let's fit the dog there. My Star Trek dog. I know that's heresy on a Star Wars stream, but there we are. I'm trying to remember what the other ones I did were. I know it was only 5 hours ago I was doing these, typing those up. Oh, got to be careful. I'll just knock that bit off. Ooh, Pikachu! Pikachu's found in chat. I only ever remember watching the cartoons once or twice back in the day. I think it was the 90s, or was it early O's it was on? Oh, can't remember. Probably both. Anyway, let's give you a proper look at this. I didn't do that. I've lost my way here. That doesn't look like it's straight. That one. There we are. That's that one there. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, no, I do like the idea of Pokemon. So having these battles, and them all evolving. Do they call it what do they call it in Pokemon? Do they actually call it evolution, or do they call it something like when you go up from version to version. I know Max, you're more into Pokemon than I am. So, or anybody else in chat who knows the answer to that. Be interesting to know. Evolution for the Pokemon. I don't know why I said it like that. Yeah. So. Don't know. Just getting things out of the. Just for anybody there, those are some stickers we'll have to attach, or I will attach later. Hee. Yeah. No, I don't know what's come over me now. Maybe it's the sun out there that's getting me in a happy, silly mood. Happy, shiny people. If anybody catches any background noise, I think somebody is sawing or banging something out in the back, out in the garden. So then, Max, what is your favourite Pokemon? Who is your favourite Pokemon? And you probably are going to, unless it's Pikachu, you're probably going to have to explain it to me, which one that is. Or we'll probably even have to look it up. Yeah, definitely a bad influence, obviously, clearly. Yeah. Ooh, these ones, I feel like it's a bit more awkward doing these bits. Do you know that? Okay, these are going to be awkward because that's not the first time I've done that. Oh, just realised I was supposed to be looking at something. I was supposed to look at something that you were doing for that group. I will get around to having a look at it one day. Hopefully sooner. There we are. Those are the bits I just put on. Yeah. But yeah, does anybody have a favourite Pokemon in chat? To be honest, I have a feeling everybody should have one. Fortunately, I've probably seen ones that I really like and just never remember the name. So I suppose I would end up going for the default answer, which is probably going to be Pikachu, because that's the only one I remember its name. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Their name. Okay. So, you want like a... Oh, there we are. Like a little door. We want freeway. Ooh. Loaded question. One immediate answer is Lucario, a wolf/jackal type of Pokemon, fighting steel type. I will look. Probably, I'll probably look those up in a minute. Let's get all the pieces first. I think that's the other bit I want. And there was like a free for things probably in this other box. Yeah, got lots of appropriate looking bits in there. It also has an Aurora ability, kind of like Pokemon version of Jedi. Ooh. Oh. And we've got a picture in chat. Lucario. Ooh, I do like the look of that. Ooh. I'm going to see if I can get a bigger picture of that up. Tell you what, let's get that. Oh, to be honest, I can't really show on screen because I've got my camera out. I have to do a lot of figuring around. Oh yeah, it does seem like I can. Yeah, I like the look of that. Yeah. So normally I would do that in show that off in chat, but yeah, it looks a bit I would end up mucking up the my image. Oh, actually, to be honest, you know, let's see if I can actually do that. Oh, I'm here. Let's. No, I'm going to end up mucking up the stream images otherwise. Unless anybody specifically requests to see an image of it, I'm going to go. Because I know I'm end up. Everything will end up going strange, I know it. To be honest, that's nothing unusual, to be honest. Going all strange, but there we are. Oh, I realise I'm missing a few bits here. Let's find them in a second. But to be honest, everybody's probably more versed in Pokemon than me, unfortunately. So, yeah. Isn't there like a Dragonish-esque one, or at least one with like big dragon wings? Don't know why I'm putting my arms up like that, doing an impression of a a dragon, but that's the other bits I want. So really not gonna. There we are. Those are the two other bits and small squares. Small squares, small blocks is what I'm after. Oh, let me just double check the cover. Yeah. Yeah, the drag impression was awesome. Worthy of an appreciative giggle. Yeah. I'm glad I could tickle your funny bone. Want one more of these, and I've just seen them now. Yeah, no. Doesn't surprise me, yeah. Doesn't surprise me. There's my worst research for my next. Sorry, the camera's over there. She used to it being there. For my next stream. Check up my check on my Pokemon types. That way around. Yeah, I'm not necessarily. I'm not somebody who's obsessed with dragons, but I do like a good dragon. It's so there was some of my favourite mounts in World of Warcraft. Also, yeah, I usually go for like the European style ones, but I did when Mists of Pandaria came out. There was a one you could grow the eggs and hatch your own dragon. Basically, so you have the East Asian Japanese style dragon, which was nice. And then yeah, okay. And then Smaug from I was about to say Lord of the Rings, but not from the Hobbit films. He's a bit of a meanie, really, but dragons are nice. Nice looking, at least. So that's the next part. I'm going to presume it's going to go probably on top like that. A hobbit. Aye, hobbit. I said A, but aye. Yeah. I haven't read the books. I know that's blasphemy, but I've only gone through the films, and yeah, well, the films, yeah, definitely worth a watch. but much prefer the Lord of the Rings. But I'd be surprised if anybody said differently to that. But you never know. There's probably somebody's favourite. But then again, just thinking, I started Dragon Age Inquisition, which is the plan for my next stream. Which will definitely be. I should plan tomorrow and a few other days. But some of my favourite species, one of my favourite species is the dwarves. So, theory, the Hobbit should be. I know different names but Hobbit should be my favourite. Favourite film because of that, but Gimli is good. Have I picked up the right bits? Yeah. I was about to say Gimli has been in Star Trek, but it's not Gimli, it's the actor. Forgot his name. Oh, damn it. But he plays Leonardo da Vinci in a holodeck program on Star Trek Voyager. And I know the actor was in another sci-fi show called Sliders, another one back from the 90s. I'm going to say it's the best era for sci-fi, but I think that's just because I happen to be. That's when I really got into sci-fi, was during the 90s. Whether that be Stargate, SG-1, Star Trek, so you have the 3 TNG, DS9, Voyager ones. Yeah, I can remember Sliders, and there's several others. Where we are, let's spin around and work out. Oh, hang on. No, I need to put these bits in first on this side. Fortunately, I didn't get into Star Wars probably until the early O's, to be honest, which is surprising. But I think there was because there was so much going around for the prequel series, a prequel films. That's when I got into Star Wars. I bought the DVDs box set that was coming out at the time, and went through the films. Then you had the 6 films at what were the 6 films at the time. Then where am I putting these on the end here? Then you had other things come out which I enjoyed. As you could probably have seen if you've ever been on this stream before, Star Wars: The Old Republic. One of my things that was a lot late. I think 2011 that came out, or I think got released. Just trying to think. I asked one of my friends what's the best order to watch Star Wars films, and it nearly exploded. Yeah, there's lots of options on that. Lots of options. I'm trying to remember what the first order I watched them in. Definitely have to watch Rogue One before A New Hope. That's a must in my opinion. You have the TV shows as well. That's the thing now. Those are come out now. Oh, that is adds to the question. I don't really have necessarily a strong opinion, but for let's say for the films, I'll stick to just that for a minute because I don't have a big opinion on the rest. they can go generally after for but and I know the Clone Wars possibly can go in the middle of uh, 2 and 3. But yeah, I would probably start with the original films generally, the original trilogy. But as I said, I would put Rogue One before. Oh, that's a good question. Should I put Rogue One? Because I think A New Hope is a good start, but as soon as you watch Rogue One, you want to watch A New Hope. Yeah, definitely agree with you on that one. As you know, or hopefully possibly know, but I am a Star Trek fan, and that's the one where I definitely could put everything in an order of uh, order to watch. But I'm I'm happy to have it as like as the have them in the release dates. But tell you what, I'm gonna go. I'll make a decision just because I want to have a Rogue One before A New Hope, and I don't. Rogue One's a great film. It's my favourite film, but I don't think it's necessarily the one to start off on. So let's go with the films and let's just do episode 1, 2, 3, A New Hope. Um, um, hmm. Yeah, New Hope, episodes 5, 6. I would probably put Solo in afterwards, maybe just to. You don't need to know about him before in the history of the Falcon. It's nice to find that out in a postscript, in my opinion, and then you go 7, 8, 9. That's my opinion. But everybody definitely has their opinions, so. Yeah, you are. Yes, Rex, you are completely distracting me from my Lego building. Naughty. Okay, so I've got two things here, and it's giving me something else to play with now. So that's not really there. That's the next bit I've got to work on, or next bit I'm going to work on, which we need one of those. You know, I've heard rumours through the grapevine, or not really the grapevine. Other people have heard through the grapevine, for the Lego stuff, and I've watched the YouTube videos. I know that's not saying a lot, but but apparently that I don't think I will. If this is going to be as expensive as I think, I probably won't be able to afford to buy it. But apparently there's going to be a Starship Enterprise Lego build coming next year. So for the 60th, I think it's 60th. It's got to be the 60th anniversary. Yeah, hang on, 60th. Where is 66, 70, 80, 90, 10. Yeah, 60th anniversary of Star Trek. So yeah, apparently so. Okay, I haven't heard this through Lego. I've heard this through somebody who's heard it through somebody, or heard it through a YouTube video that's heard it through somebody. So apparently so, because I know Star Trek hasn't got its old licensing with like Blue Bricks or whatever it was at the previous, I believe. So, but yeah, I would love to have a couple of Star Trek Lego builds. It's I don't know if you can. Yeah, let's move the correct arm. There we are. That's one. I know that's not saying a lot, just having a picture of a Star Trek in the background, but one of my many stock things. I've got a book there. I've got behind me Attack Wings. That's not saying a lot. You don't have to have things to be a Star Trek fan. Same for Star Wars fans. You don't have to have things to be. You can just enjoy the shows. But yeah, that's the rumor I heard. Apparently for possible Enterprise. This will be the original 1701. No blimmin' A, no blimmin' D, no, etc. etc. But if it is, I'll be really excited. I really want to, have some other bits. Yeah, I hope it's true as well. I do love my Star Wars. I still do love my Star Wars builds, but it's what I just want. Like anybody, I want more. Or to quote Queen, I want it all, and I want it now. No. So. So where we are. I'm trying to remember the song. Is it The Miracle that's from? Innuendo. Oh. No, it's not a miracle. Oh. It's either something from the Indo. No, I don't think it's from the Innuendo album. It's from the. I think it is from the Miracle album. Anyway, that's me getting sidetracked on my love of Queen there. Do you know that's something else I got up brought for somebody else? I was going to show this the so completely random. Art of the Opera, News of the World. I think that's News of the World, isn't it? Yeah, and the Queen's Symphony by the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra. So I don't know why. I just brought that up for something to show somebody on stream or something like that. So. Glad you do. Glad you do. Everything's reflected off that. It's before anybody says I'm that old to have it on CD, to have music on CDs, I'm that old to have it on tape. I think I still have the greatest hits downstairs on tape, and I'm that sad that I'm kept it. Oh yeah, I think I remember having a streamer a while back where it was like, I wouldn't say we were hoarders, but we said we kept a lot of stuff from our childhood. I think Max, and a couple of the things I've kept is a couple of the tapes I had from when I was young. Oh yes, I do remember having this, and then we went on to the conversation about Discmans and I said I think about it was like rubbish because they always used to jump. So yeah, that was memories of string conversations. So where are we now on that one? So that's I'm gonna guess probably on top of there maybe. Oh, hello Granny Frost. I presume you finished your stream. Hope that went well. Thank you. Hope that went well, and thank you for joining me on the stream. So if you're wondering why I didn't come back, Granny Frost, this is why. Two, be good in a couple of twos, so. yeah. Hope you are well. So, oh, do you know? I've got to go and find links for everybody now, because I haven't managed to set up my at the moment. At some point, I'm going to get back to Stream Elements and get that working, but it's I got to get back and try to get that set up so I can do shout outs properly.
Yeah.
Sorry if you just had a soundbite there. If you are talking to guys at the moment, I am missing that because I've got my screen covered up. Let's cover quick that. Oh, hope you're all right, though. You went for a sleep. Hope you had a good nap, Granny. There we are. Okay, I've put a link in chat. This is for Granny Frost's stream. I suppose she is a variety streamer, but yeah. But I think Palia and The Sims 4. I think you've been playing lately. Welcome back, Gem. She definitely does. Yeah. So some great builds. And yeah. I don't want to just talk about the archways, but she had a raised platform for something out to the back in one of her buildings. Anyway, I need two other bits here. I'm definitely getting sidetracked. But then again, the idea is these chat and stream. So evening, Jim. Yeah, my sim had a baby. Yeah, I hope the baby was well. So where are we putting all these bits? So Jem, I know you had some opinions on Ahsoka the other day. But do you have opinions on Captain Rex? Because this is the helmet I'm making. Okay. But I expect soon redeems all relative to Star Trek. I don't know if I'll get that conversation. So, if this is this about fact of the day, or not, or hang on. Okay, just for reference, I don't accept that word in chat, Gem. Sorry, but I yeah. Just for reference. Don't get offended, but it's just something I don't want on this challenge, just in case there is younger users. Sorry. Yeah, big fan of Rex then. Got the idea. Okay, hopefully, to be honest, hopefully I'm going to keep it relevant to the stream. If you have any facts of the day, something I'm doing in stream, but if needs be, I will be getting on to Star Wars. Get on to Star Trek if needs be. So for anybody who doesn't know, in the bottom of the chat, bottom left of the chat, you can earn Go Press Platinum. Let's find the next bit where I'm trying to chat. And you can pick packs of the day. I know it's not necessarily a red corn. Okay. Granny Frost got in there on the fact of the day. Let's put that. Oh, I haven't got the right bits. Yeah, let's put that down. Fact of the day. So what's the next one then on my list? I've got a folder. What did I do with the folder somewhere? I've got a folder with some more behind me. Yeah, but let's get rid of fact number 4. What are we on number? So I'm going to give a little bit of context for this. I know some of you will know. Jem will know. Captain Rex was basically a clone of Jango Fett. Jango Fett, bounty hunter and father to Bubba, was born on the planet Concord Dam. So that is my current fact of the day. But to be honest, I tell you what, I don't know much about that planet, to be honest. So that's, I should have written that down, but and I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but because I have a family member, he worked on Concord, and it's a big family institution. What Batrick, and what is? We've had his ID number, so that's CT. Okay. There we are. Sorry, I'll put CT7567. That's his ID number. Honest truth is, that one I haven't managed to research, but you can. I will look that up for something and go have a look at that at another point and add that into my facts of the day. Planet Concord Dawn, and yes, I am going off StarWarsFandom.com. System was within the Mandalore sector of the galaxy's outer rim territories. Oh, Rex versus Cody. Ooh. Oh. I think Rex would have the strategy to outdo Cody. I think person, and I'm not going to say he's necessarily more beloved, but I think he's more beloved with more different people. So I think Rex is on that one. Planet was devastated through the hundreds of wars it suffered. Roughly a third of the mass blasted out an asteroid debris and its planet's orbit. Yes, Cody was a commander, I believe, but Cody wasn't above him in the ranking. Ooh. Oh, see you later. Thank you for the stream, Granny. Nice to see you. Anybody who's interested in link up there. Yeah, it's a marathon, not a sprint, to wherever you're running to. I'm not sure if that's any relevance, but so yeah, see you later, Granny. Anybody, check her link out in the stream. She's in the chat. Lovely streamer, lovely lady. So I need to make sure I'm in the right place here, and I think I'm nearly 2 steps behind here. So need those in a minute. Want those now? So what's your do you have an image of what you are building? Yes, I do. Okay. Let's get for the smaller image to start with. That's what's the final part's going to be. I think I'm building something inside the head at the moment. I presume that must be, because it's not the stand. So I presume it's something for in there. Let me get the I had at the beginning of here we had some images, I think. Yeah, so that is, let's see if I can get it close enough to the camera and have it that I can see the camera. That is the first bit I'm creating. It does look nice. Yeah, really look. Oh, I'm really. I was about to say looking forward to making this. I'm glad I'm making it at the moment. So, and that's good. Ooh, that I do not know. Because I believe he lived until at least the Battle of Endor. There is a character in there that somebody says, even though he's a named character, that's not Rex. Dave Filoni said he's thinks that should be Cody, because he has like the beard of Rex. Let's see if I can go back. Let's see if I find Rex's info. But if it is in a game, it's not canon, or very unlikely to be canon. So, or at least usually very likely to be. Ooh. Yeah, as I thought, he has not got a date of death. You know, yeah, there we are. We're getting very much sidetracked. This is again this. Not sure. Oh, hydrate. Thank you, Max. To be honest, I could do with it. I think officially no, but there is a character that Dave Filoni says is Captain. No, he doesn't say it is Captain Rex. He says it is Captain Rex, and he appears in other things, other stuff that is involved in the Battle of Endor. Let's get a bit of Googling up. So, there's this guy here called Nick, official name's Nick Sant, but I believe Dave Filoni has said he thinks this should be Captain Rex. How true that is, and that's just somebody saying, even if he is in charge of it, even if he's in charge of it, it's like, yeah, that could be changed. But I think there is other bits saying he is. Oh, okay. Okay. Gonna get me going on this one. Okay, I haven't watched the Clone Wars, so that's probably enough in itself. But I love the Ahsoka series. Really loved her in Ahsoka. And even in the Mandalorian. Yeah, I know. I always upset Olympus when I haven't watched that. Watched the odd episode. here and there, but that's one. Just for reference, there is a break. Ad starts in 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes. Oh, I just realised, Max, you're probably talking to Jem there. Yeah, you'll definitely upset Olympus with that. We know what happens when the Scots get upset. Anyway, what am I supposed to be doing? Somebody tell me where I am in this this setup. I think we're on 33 here. So I meant to Jem hating Ahsoka. Yeah. You're upset, yeah. Okay, what is it? Is your biggest disagreement with Olympus on Star Wars? Yeah. Oh, good question, actually. Good question. I've got to think of something because I'm probably got to have something. To be honest, with generally, yeah, it probably is that I haven't watched the Clone Wars. That probably is the and to be honest, if I gave him the reason, I was like, I'm not excited to go back into it. It's just animation is just not doesn't keep me going on that one. Sorry, I'm probably going to upset a lot of people as well with that, but that is probably something like that. But no, I'm sure the stories are all good. Thing is, something like the Next Generation, which is one of my favourite Star Trek things, does occasionally look a bit dated, but yeah. Need to also watch Bad Batch. Oh, I know, I want to watch Bad Batch. That's something I've got to get around to it. Actually, to be honest, I think something that I think will upset Olympus is, oh yeah, I've heard about Omega. It's really good. She's really good. I think it's. Oh, hang on. Is the maker that? Yeah, it is she. If it's the person I'm thinking of, I think the thing that would upset Olympus most, and I know this is going to come back to haunt me, but Obi-Wan Kenobi is good. Just good. He's not great, he's just good. Yeah, I think that would upset. I think that would probably upset him most. Yeah, yeah, good, really good character, played well by all the actors. But yeah, it's yeah. So that's where we are at the moment. To be honest, looking like a bit of a it's like a ruins on the grounds, like a little walls preaching up. So, oh, actually, I know what would upset him. Yeah, I don't get as excited at. Actually, never upsets him. Yeah. Um, yeah, I suppose it is circumstances in the film. Um, um, I don't get as excited about the prequel trilogies as he does, but I don't think that's a case of getting upset. It's just like because yeah, there are some really good parts in the because the things he gets excited about because of the prequels is the stuff I really like in the prequels, like the fight scenes. Those are really good. So I know he probably gets excited about other bits in there, but yeah. Anyway, I shouldn't be talking about this when he's not here. So for anybody in chat who has no idea who I'm on about, Olympus is somebody we all know, another streamer. I do some co-streams with him and some other YouTube stuff as him. Did he? Yeah, I suppose in theory, yes. Did he actually really fail as master, or were all these stuff inevitable things? These were inevitable, no matter that. Or did his master fail him by being so obsessed with an Anakin Skywalker, slave boy on Tatooine? So what we need is some of these blocks. There. Where are those going? I think those are going on the edge there. Oh. Change of universe. Yeah, we definitely need to change the universe. Too much going on. Oh, remember recently an old series. Okay. And I want to ask you if you had watched it. I have definitely watched it, every single minute of it, and I love it. Oh, see, oh no, I've not seen Sequest. That it's a name I recognise. Oh, gotta give it a watch. Yeah. Cause I forgot the premise, but it does ring a bell. So I just need to. It's a Star Trek of the Undersea, and it becomes sci-fi on third. Oh, do you know? Not. Oh, where did I put that? There we are. Oh, it's. Do you know? I am looking at the age of that. I am surprised that I've never watched that. Because I really got into my sci-fi in the 90s. We have aliens, yeah. On the third we have aliens. Do you know? I've got to go there because I am a big fan of sci-fi in the 90s because that's where I got brought up into it. Brought up on 90s sci-fi, so that kind of tone that would be, I would absolutely love. Yeah, Stargate SG-1. What was the one Sliders I remember watching. I know that's not very heavy sci-fi. Andromeda. There's a few others around that I watched, which I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, but I didn't watch it at the time, but I have watched it afterwards, and yeah, really enjoyed it. And I can see why they had their similarities to Deep Space Nine. Oh, I really enjoyed Stargate SG-1 myself, especially the early series. If you have all 10 seasons together, yeah, I would say it's good. Yeah, Andromeda was awesome. So yeah, the tones of all these that all these have is and the way they laid out is the way I got brought up. So I know I'm repeating myself, and I suppose they're all comfort food for me. Farscape. I've watched some of the episodes of that. Not as much as I should have. I need to go through beginning to end to get all of them. Oh, Red Dwarf. Red Dwarf. It's dark outside and there's no kind of atmosphere. We're all alone, more or less. Oh, I love my Red Dwarf. I got brought up on the... I was about to say the later episodes, but they're now mid-series episodes. So like 6, 7, 8 season, I think, when Kachansky came back. So that's what I got brought up on. And eventually got around to watching all the episodes, either when they came out or the previous ones. You should after season one becomes great. The first season. Oh, sorry, I'm probably on about Farscape there. I'm gonna guess. Because in Red Dwarf it's the first two or three seasons, probably maybe even 4 or 5 that are really really great. First episode of Red Dwarf. I think it's called Goodbye, or it's The End. Is brilliant. That starter scene when they're walking, Lister and Rimmer are walking around the corridor, fixing the machines, the vending machines. Really, really good. Anyway, I think I want 4 of these little tiny bits here. I've got to, I've got to get my disc reader back up onto my computer here, so I can get that plugged in and read all. Oh, yes. Downside with that, I've got about halfway through, and then stopped watching it for a while for whatever reason. I forgot about what the episodes, what it was about, and I haven't got around to watching the end, but which I know there's a lot there, so please don't spoil that. Even though this is a very old show, but God, yeah, Battlestar Galactica is brilliant. I was watching what's her name? Katie. Don't know how to pronounce her name. Matey plays. I'm having mind blanks today. Kreese, Lady Kreese, Katie Sackhoff. She was really good. Yeah, I think I watched season 3, and it was great. Yeah, I'm sure if you described that episode, I would probably remember which one it was, but that's really, really good. If anybody is aware, you can probably tell when I get sidetracked, I can not do two things at once. I can't talk and find bits of all the time. So I think we want some of these. So these are something to clip onto those in a minute. Not sure when our ads were, but I think those might have come and gone by now. Do you know, I haven't watched the ads come up on my laptop, on my iPad. Hopefully not too much of an issue. No problem, Max. See you later, hopefully. 7:30. Probably got about another. I'm gonna guess about another hour and a half stream probably to do. Gotta do. Then plan on hopefully raiding Olympus if he's on, because he's planning on streaming this evening. So that's that's the plan ahead. So see you later. So let's get these into the bit, and I'll show you what I've done so far. Thing is, I haven't ever got. No, I've never ever got the time. I just never spend the time just sitting down watching TV shows back to back anymore as much as I used to. I always end up doing something else or getting sidetracked so easily. Oh, there's a bit that I need to push down a little bit. There we are. That's where we are on this one. Starting to come together a bit. Guessing that's to fix on top of one of these bits or on the bottom of one of those bits. I'm going to guess bottom for this bit maybe. Or maybe like that. Well, the era was the golden era of the series. Yeah. Unfortunately, as I said, I haven't watched the end of it, but wouldn't surprise me from what I've actually watched, because yeah, it was really good at that stage. So, what I want is a little bit of a like a letter L ones pieces. Oh yeah, I know you're a big anime fan. Never really got into that, into anime. I know again that's heresy, but it's because yeah, even in like Waterstones, Waterstones is the English, probably the only mass chain of bookstores in the UK, or at least the only one I'm aware of. There may be other bits around other parts of the country, but it has like whole anime sections, and it's just like, wow, that's how much it's like. If you asked me like 20, 30 years ago, it was like, if that would be a big thing, I'd go nah. No, fair enough. I wouldn't say as far as I hate it, but it's not something that's really dragged me in the anime. So I suppose I do not have the middle ground for that. So there we are. We've got to attach these here, I think. Yeah. So and then I think these bits are going on, those single ones are going on the end. Oh, okay. Sneaky Olympus, hiding in the stream there. No, he's probably I'm sure he's sorting a knife out at the moment, but yes, you should stop slandering her. So yeah, no, she has become one of my favourite characters, along with Bo-Katan Kryze. Both have really enjoyed their characters so far. I'm trying to think. I know they've met up in the Clone Wars, but I'm trying to think. Remember if they met up in the? I don't think they met up in live action, because I know Bo-Katan met. Sorry, not Bo-Katan. Yeah, Bo-Katan met the Mandalorian. No, of course she met the Mandalorian. I know Ahsoka talked to the Mandalorian. But yeah, I don't think those. I don't recall them having. I would like to see them meeting up in live action shows, on live action TV or film. That would be really nice. Tell you what, before they brought these, so I would end up doing this in front of you as well. So, God, I'm just thinking how long this has actually taken. It's probably because I've spent half the chat, half the stream yapping to everybody, which is good. I like that. I like talking to chat, and I even put it in my tags below. It's like, yeah, talk to the chat. More than happy to talk to chat. So, how do those bits fall in? So, got the 4-bit there. We've got how many of these 2 bits? I think I need another one of those bits there. So that reminds me, putting these in pots to do this has actually been very helpful. But I know when I was young, we always used to keep them in big ice cream pots, probably about. I haven't got my. Let me get it for the big hammer. Yeah, probably about yay high. Because my dad was in a rep for a company called Walls Ice Cream. If you're in the UK, yeah, you'll know who they are. I'm not sure if you know who they are outside the UK. Hopefully, Jem could help me with that one. But yeah, he was a ice cream rep, and we used to use those out cartons for storing all the colours and different colours. We had to make sure we put them back in the right box afterwards. Anyway, I'm going to take a quick snack a second while I'm working out where I'm putting these bits. So just trying to work out where I put the 4 one in. Not on there. So I think it's matching that up. Started leveling this part out. Jem, out of curiosity, what's ice cream like over in Greece? If it is a thing. And to be honest, if it's not a thing over in Greece, that's definitely heresy. Like tea in microwaves, it's all wrong. Pardon? Hey, I lost my audio for a while. I didn't hear it. Stop. Fair enough. Yeah. No, I was talking about my dad being a rep for an ice cream company called Walls Ice Cream. And I was saying, I know they are a thing. Pardon? Repeat again, didn't get it. Okay, I'm going to start again just in case there's a delay on here, or in case you're right. So my dad was a rep for Walls Ice Cream and used to get us not that small plastic carts, but big boxes of. We had ice cream, and we would store our ice cream. We would originally store our ice cream in there, but later we would store the Lego bits in there in specific colours. But the question I was going to ask you was, I know Walls Ice Cream, who my dad worked for at the time, was big in the UK, but is that something that's big in? I don't know how well known they're out of the UK. Well, they're known outside the UK. So, they may have another name in Greece. But you aware of like Walls Ice Cream, Jem? As you're our one of our local foreigners. WALLS. So like wall, but was so it's like the wall around there rather than wall from a sheep. Oh, first time you heard it, fair enough. I know they had a different name in France, so I'm going to just quickly Google. See if they... Oh, they are. So, I'm going to pronounce this badly, but Algida, I think they're recorded in Greece. Algida. Yeah. So, and yeah, and I was wondering if how much of a thing ice cream is in Greece. Yeah, just about to. Let me just make sure I've spelt it right. Algida. And then you can tell me how bad my pronunciation is. You know, I cannot type today. There we are. So how long did that take me to do that? Too long. Fair enough. Where am I putting these bits here? On these sides here. Yeah, you have that brand. Yeah, yeah, the same company. I knew they had a different name in France, so I was just wondering if they had a thing. I know I could get. I'd love to have an ice cream when I was in Italy. Love it in this country as well. Yeah, how. We're more big in the past now is okay. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. I'm gonna have to turn over. Yeah. Which side are we going for? That side, I think. Yeah, my dad used to work for them many moons ago. Now retired. Yeah, so they used to have their old carton ones for scoop ice cream. We used to store store Lego in it. Oh yeah, Ben and Jerry's. Yeah, that has got really popular since. Haven't had it for a while, but nice ice cream. I don't think this has got very national. Actually, I think it has because they're in the Spectra supermarket, but very international. But I like a brand called Kelly's. They're very nice. They're a local company. So like them. But yeah, Ben and Jerry's is very nice. Oh yeah, Haagen Dazs. I I am. No. I think they are owned by somebody else. I think they're owned. Um, yeah, no, they're very. Oh no, they're not who I own. People I thought. Oh yeah, yeah. Local brands always. They're give or take sometimes, but they're always good. Um, the local brands. It's always work. Whenever I go somewhere, I do like to try the local stuff. It's always worth a go. So that's gonna go on top of this one here. I'm gonna have to go and turn the light on in a minute because even though it doesn't look like it's dark, it's starting to feel a bit dark in here. Um, um, which way we're around? So I want that there. Um, then which way around? Is this going that way or... Yeah, no, that way because it's got the slidey bit at the other end. Let's... Oh yeah, because that will fit perfectly on top of that bit there, hopefully. Oh, okay, this is going to be a disaster. Oh, I'm going to activate lurk mode. Champions League is starting in a few. Oh, okay. Who's, no problem. Thank you for the lurk. Who's actually playing today before you run away? Gem. Is Vida PSG work playing today? Oh, Arsenal. I'm going to presume that's Real Madrid, as I don't think Real Sociedad are in the the competition anymore. Bayern enter Arsenal, Real Madrid. Don't think I would. It's not as bad as saying come on Man United, but I'm going to say it. But come on Arsenal. I'm not sure who or what. Thing is, I like Italian football, so half of me wants Inter to win, but I prefer AC Milan. So, not fussy who wins in the other game. Anyway, no, thank you for popping into chat. It'd been nice to. I think you did say before this. Yeah, and my granddad was, or says he was an Arsenal supporter because they're the Gunners and he was a Gunner. I don't know how much he was really a fan, but won't find out now. Yeah, you support a decent team, Gem. I know that, or the best team. As long as your wife doesn't know about the one where Liverpool were playing Arsenal in the last game of the season, and all we needed was to not lose by more than one goal, and we'd win the title instead of Arsenal. And with like 89 minutes, we were 0-0 was Arsenal. 0-0 was Arsenal, and then it's like 2 minutes later we were 2-0 down and lost the league. I know. Yeah, we are the champions team, so we can at least gloat that we have a few more European Cups and Champions League than Arsenal. So, which definitely tops their Cup Winners' Cup win. So, tell you what, I'm just going to turn the light on. But yeah, thank you for the follow, not the follows, Jem. Thank you for the chat and lurk. Hope to catch you later. Thank you, Jem. Let's see if I can get back without falling over the rubbish I've put on the floor. Typical streamer's floor here, or side area outside the window. So thank you. Yeah, hopefully I've been really enjoying doing this. So we're hopefully. Hang on. Yeah, we are on that bit there now. So hopefully that looks. Let's try to get it at the same right. Sort of like that, yeah. Let's go. Yeah. I know this is probably going to be a bit on the inside, but I do like the look of that. Where are we next? We want 4 squares. Are those white? I think they're the white squares. To be honest, I think it must be because I don't think I've got any other colours that are just plain white. Not plain white, plain. We have these fancy looking things. But not the others. Do you know, I feel like the bag, I don't know how they come to doing these bags for games and how big they are and how much goes in it, but I feel like it's taking a lot more time than the bags in when I was doing the Millennium Falcon, but maybe this is because there's less bits or less parts that you have to put together, because they probably do it all together in the parts. I'm gonna guess that makes sense, because you had to do a right wing, a left wing, a bottom bottom part, and etc. etc. Hopefully that makes sense. It probably doesn't, but I think these are going here. You know, I don't know if turning on the lights has helped at all there. I think the camera's made it a lot more yellow. So those are just going on there. Oh, got parts. I just need to make sure I've pressed down all the... Oh god, I don't know how that bit fell off. Yeah. So there we are. There we are. So there we are. Anyway, sorry. Next part. You know, that would be. I'm just thinking. Look at the shapes of those. I really want to get some. Make some Lego dice. Oh, so we're covering up the top of that, so there's holes. So I can see that one there. We need a single fourer, there, and 2 2s. So if you hear me muttering about 2s and 4s and etc., I think that's. I'm trying to remember exactly, but those are roughly what we called things when I was a kid. At least me and my brother did. I did it anyway. So we're gonna have the 4 sorted one up there somewhere. Just trying to. I think it's not over there. Hello, Olympus. Yeah, where is he? He's gone hiding. He's going to go and he was scared off. He's going to go and watch the Champions League football. If anybody doesn't hashtag Gem is a coward. Okay. So by the way, we do, anybody who's not normally here, yeah, we do know each other through this Gemcraft Games, Olympus, Mex T-Rex and stuff, and yeah, we like having a bit of a joke, and we don't mind having a bit of a laugh together. Yeah, and anyway, yeah, how am I doing? I'm doing well, thank you. I've had a reasonable day. Spent a little bit of time in the garden, getting a bit done. Not having luck was my washing for work tomorrow. Done that once, and because I had to go and get some washing tablets for the machine, because I forgot those, and then put them through the washing machine, and it's like all came out really, really wet. I know it should be wet, but stupidly wet. And then it's like I've still got to go down there and go and try to dry it for work tomorrow, which is going to be interesting. But yeah, no, other than that, I am good. So having a little bit of fun with these. So got 2 little blocks so far, which I think are going inside Rex's head, or Rex's helmet. Well, so in that case, it probably is his head. So let's see. Ooh. There we are. That one there. Yeah, it looks like I'm making good progress so far. Do you know, I've just realised I've got the highlight message. The only downside with that, I realised, I use Restream a lot, and I don't see that as much. Yeah, but it does look... but it is, yeah, making good progress. I haven't got as many bags as I had on the Falcon. Yeah. But I think there are less parts to it, if that makes sense. And these are going on the side. Yeah, no, it looks like yeah, it looks like I am looks well looks good. But it does look like a bit of a building with some of these holes here. I'm wondering if I'm making a house. So, I've not got many parts left, so I'm pretty close. I'm thinking I'm pretty close to the end. This part. So, want this pot here. Want 4 of those. Yes, I did. And 4 of the single ones as well, like that. You still planning on streaming this evening, Olympus? Hang on. It's not free a bit. Ah, cool. And still planning on doing the Jedi Knight story? No, that's fair enough. Yeah, I know that's... I'm not saying a must, but I know that's important for you. That's right. Ah, cool. Do you know, I was just thinking, it's like, I could add it to the point system. It's either get people to read me a story, claim the rewards, or is it the other way around? You should get me to read your story. Have the option in chat. Yeah, a new character night, playing Jedi Knight story, and all the side quests I come across. Ooh, so yeah, there is. I think there is definitely a few of those. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were going to just do the main class story or not. So for anybody who doesn't know, we're on about Star Wars: The Old Republic, set. What's it, about 2,500 years before A New Hope, or 3,500 years before A New Hope and Rex and all that. So sequel to KOTOR. And they got 8 class stories, 2 Jedi, so Jedi Knight, Jedi. I nearly said Inquisitor, but that's a Sith Inquisitor. Jedi Consular. And then they have various side stories, and they have the main. They have 8 distinct class stories, planetary stories, lots of side ones. Bear in mind, there's 4 Imperial, 4 Republic. Some of my favourite storytelling stories in games over the years. I've still really love them. Oh, that's interesting. Ah, okay. Oh, just seen I've got to put these 2 and these together first. So let's do. Nice. I know I haven't really done this any justice, but I don't want to suddenly turn this into something for a different game, or even a different thing. But yeah, if you are a Star Wars fan, definitely give it a go. Especially if you have never played it before, or haven't played it for a while. Definitely go. I think go through the vanilla storylines. They're fun, and not even just the first storyline. Some of the expansions are really, really good. I'm hoping at some point where I do a Greed. Number says Greed is a phenomenal game. Yeah. Definitely. I probably won't do it justice, but it's. I'm hoping to at some point do a little bit of something on YouTube about it. So watch that space. But if you do want to hear in the meantime, there's lots of channels out there. I'm going to recommend. Well, if you watch streaming, Olympus' stream, 0511, I stream it. Various other people do, but if you want on about history and stuff, go into YouTube. Swirl Teresta's really good. I'm trying to remember who else stuff. No problem, Olympus. What's her name? AV, not AV. It begins with A. Female trader. She Oh, can't remember. But there's a female streamer out there who something that begins with like AV or something like that. At the beginning, that's no help, unfortunately. There's also Kid D, who's done a lot of stuff on it in the past. Yeah, definitely worth giving a look. We'll put bits down there. Out there. Utinicast just finished, but they do a load of YouTube videos still out there. And Chill from Utinicast is still they come out in podcast form, but he's still streaming Chill. I'm sure if you Google that or put it up for YouTube, you'll get a lot there. I can't really make that out. Let's try to get from reflection. There's that there. So next little bit. Hopefully I can get those will join up somehow in a minute, but let's find out. By the way, I do love your still really love your emotes, Olympus. You know, I've got to subscribe to you, get a subscription for you again, get those emotes. Yeah, and we do have other people in here other than streamers, so everybody's welcome, whether you're a content creator or not, or whether you're a lurker or a chatter. Got to be a kind occasionally. Nah, no problem. It's I speak the truth. Because that I was trying to fit in something. What was it the Ugnaughts say in the Mandalorian? So I'm not 100% sure what this is for yet, but I have spoken or something like that. Definitely have a few catchy short sayings in the Mandalorian. Yeah, it was not "this is the way" I was thinking of, but yeah, that is the way. What? But yeah, it was the Ugnaught one. I think it is. I have spoken, or I think it's I have spoken. I think. We want. I think that one there. Oh, so say we all. God, yeah, that was a great saying. It's Usually I don't get into these catchy, so-called catchy phrases, but yeah, that one I really liked. Yeah, which way shall yeah, let's put that on there. I was saying earlier, Olympus, I would really like to see Ahsoka and Bo-Katan appear together in live action TV. I don't know if you were listening at that stage, but I'd love to see those two characters together. I love how the BG they got around using the F-bomb by inventing their own. Oh yes, no, yes, that is good, and it's nice when it's a nice way of doing it, and thankfully that kind of thing is not necessarily overused. That everybody comes up with their own version, but it's nice. And Smeghead in it's not an F-bomb, but the equivalent to in Red Dwarf. Ahsoka and Bo-Katan. I know they've met in the Clone Wars, but I would really like to see them meet up in live action and have at least an episode all together. I have a feeling this, actually, from what I'm seeing on this, from the pictures here, I reckon that's going to be a front display or something like that. Was those blue bits there? Yeah. Yeah, no, that's probably one of my biggest wishes for live action or for Star Wars TV or films. Oh, actually, yeah, that would be nice. I'd love that. Yes, yeah, totally agree. That would be. I like that idea. Um, so, yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's see if I can get this in focus. Get it to stay in focus as I put it down. There we are. Probably no, not really succeeded, but. Hey ho, what do I need? I need... Yeah, it's nice seeing Hadrian I can't even say his name, Christensen. Yeah, glad seeing Anakin back in Ahsoka. That was nice. Oh, no, I don't need those bits first. I need... Oh, yes, I do. I'm jumping ahead of myself. I jumped two ahead of myself, so I was looking at the wrong one and thinking I've missed one. Yeah. So, we've got two of those already. I'm hoping Avengers Level team up in the future Filoni movie. Get Ahsoka together with Luke, Bo-Katan, Ezri, and Cal from the Jedi games. Oh, so many others. Yes. Oh god, that would be nice. Oh. Yeah, no, that would be really good. Yeah. Yeah, I'd have that in some of my favourite franchises, Star Wars or the other one, which I've probably mentioned too many times on stream already. But we want this one here. That one there. So yeah, I know we've had like mini get-togethers through the different stories, but yeah, it would be nice to have a big get-together in something. Where am I putting these other bits? I think. Oh, they're going on the front here. There we are. I say front, it's just so at the front the picture tuck shows me here. So. There we are. And then we've got the bits coming just off the front here. Yeah, like that. Okay, need to hit that for a while. Sounds like Catherine's struck a good sleep again. Back soon. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for the lurk, Lumpus. Hope to catch you soon in one way or the other. Oh no, don't need to attach that anyway yet. So then we need a couple of small mini square bits, single ones like that. Yeah, let's get those on top of there. Yeah. Looks like not a Tetris piece, what he calls a Space Invaders piece. If I put it this way around. Could we get a Star Wars Space Invaders? Yeah, it sounded like that's something from a message, but no, it's half of me's going, yeah, could we do a Star Wars Space Invaders? Or even a Lego Space Invaders, that would be nice. So I've seen one of the bits I want over here. There we are. There we are, with that bit there. I think that's going to be going somewhere over there. And a couple of these blue bits now. I know some of the blue bits are going to be on the front of the helmet. Very distinguishable one there, I've noticed. Yeah, let's do the... somebody in stream a while back told me what that shape is, and I forgot now. It's very annoying that I don't remember. So I think that's all on there, yeah. Got to remember to look it up when I get off the line. Doesn't feel like I've put that on properly. I'll try to put it down in a minute, but yeah. Oh, there's no, not one of the ones that can just spin around. We got ones that go different ways. There we are. That probably only made sense to me, that comment. But yeah. So need a few more. Okay. Hopefully I'm back. Okay. Hopefully I'm back. If anybody's still here, can you just give me a shout out? Shout just to say I'm back. I just moved the screen and then Discord all went silly buggers on me. Hopefully everything is good now. I'm back. Tech issues. So I'm just trying to get. Oh yeah, there we got. Ooh. Let's snooze ads for a second. Cool. Okay. Sorry about that. If you're still with me, I apologise for any issues there. Let's get the camera back to something normal. Yep, I got got it saying I've got a few people, so that's all right. Yeah, sorry about that, everyone. No idea why that was that. Sorry, just 2 seconds, just refreshing my iPad. There we are. There we are. Sorry. We'll get back to normal now. Yeah, so where were we? We were just finishing that bit and deciding what to do next. Well, we want a couple of bits like that. That. 1 and 2. I think. Oh no, just one like that. Just two-parter like that. That's where I am. There, where we're putting one of these on the top there. And the other bits I think are going around the edge. They're not quite matching up, but when I say matching up, joining the other bits there. Yeah, so I'm trying to put some pressure on that so it doesn't fall the thing, because it feels very sensitive when I give it a go. I think. Oh no. Sorry, that's why I brought them, so I could bring them forward when I do this. There we are. Thank you, Olympus, and welcome back, Olympus. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I've had that issue a couple of times, but this time it happened when I moved the TV, and then something said not playing, and I had to basically yeah, your streaming cancelled again. Ooh. Oh, it looks like your streaming's cancelled again. Oh no. Oh, that's annoying. I hope she gets well soon. What I want is the basic 2 ones. It happens. Yeah, it's. Yeah, I get that. It's Unfortunately, yeah, it's one of those ones. The thing is, it's like those, but without the clip bits on the ends or the hands looking things. Yeah, that's I think that's the annoying part of it is like when you've got the player say, we're going to do this, going to do that, we've got set out this time for it, and then it's just like, oh, no, not happening. Just there we are, found the bit I want. So let's put those into the right place. So no, fair enough. No, I get that. Yeah, as I found out the other day when we ended up staying up to nearly midnight streaming, it's like I don't do that anymore. It's like my body can't handle it. It's like I'm old. Fair enough. Yeah, that it out. A bit on there. Oh god, okay, that doesn't feel off. It just feels like it's splitting apart on me. That. Let's see if I can put that back together. There we are. No, that's all right. I'm just thinking this, even though I can't see the exact time I've been spending streaming now, but yeah, it feels this is probably the longest stream I've had for a while. Oh, sugar, I've put those in the wrong place. Okay. That's what I've got this nifty device for. Sorry, let's show it for the right camera. I'm showing it into that camera, but looking in the other one, so I should show it to that one. Then I'll be able to see it. Okay. Let's have it. There we are. Oh yeah, put it that way. Got to put it the opposite way than I was doing it. There we are. I think that's going up on the top over that little gap there. Like there, instead I'll put it down. I put it down on the yellow originally. At least I notice it now rather than later down the line. Where am I going? Number 52. I don't know if I'll get up to 66. Oh. No, unfortunately, I don't think this evening I'll get to order 66, but we might start off with that at the beginning. Like any good show, we'll start off with a high for that for the next one. So yeah, so we want these triangle bits there. Yeah, never say never. And we will want that on yeah, just under there. So that's what we're having. I'm going to have one next to that as well. Never say never again. I'm trying to remember that film, but can't remember the details of that Bond film. I remember liking it, but I don't remember the details. I haven't watched Bond for ages. It's really like my Bond. So I think we want one of those. That bit there. Just that bit now, and we want one of the 4 bits there. Hopefully we will use those eventually. Bit disappointed now that I've got them out, even if it was to get them out of the way or accidentally do it. Tell you what, let's put this bit in first because I think it makes sense. It makes the position a bit easier when we do that. Okay, so question to chat. What is everybody's favourite Bond film? Because it hasn't been in the cinemas for a while now. It's like probably past that stage of everybody having a Bond film. Yeah, what is everybody's favourite Bond film? Oh, this one's got a sticker for it, number 55. So this one must be definitely visible. We want that one there. What I'm just trying to think what mine would be. That was slightly off on that one, but hopefully nobody will notice. Because yeah, I got brought up on like the 90 ones in the 90s was Pierce Brosnan, which those were good. What? I'm actually a big fan of Daniel Craig's Bond, and Casino Royale is probably my favourite of his movies. Yeah, cool. No, good choice. Good choice. Yeah, because I'm trying to think what is my favourite and what is the best. It might be a different question for both. Oh, I want 2 more of those. Yeah, because Casino Royale was really, really good, especially with cheese. What? I'm just trying to think. Yeah, Skyfall was really good actually. Wow. Yeah, I automatically think of the music from Adele with that. I think it was Adele who did it. The music for that. That was really good. Goldfinger. Yeah, Goldfinger was really good. Yeah, proper classic that one. What's the 2 in the 80s? I'm trying to think of the first one where they start off by parachuted off by and landing at Gibraltar. Yeah, it was Adele. Yeah. Skyfall. That one was really good. I didn't reach that till later. I'm trying to remember what they called the Daltrey films. And yeah, then there's the first one by Pierce Brosnan where, or it's not him, but you have the jump off the dam That was really good. Oh, only needed one of those. And I need to. I thought these are individual for a second, but they're not. Ooh, okay, we put those in place. We want the other side this way, and we want those in the middle. Then I'm not sure. Oh yeah, that goes on top there. So there we are. So there's that bit. We want two bits on the side, which are going to be these. No problem. Oh, and that's going on the front. Do you know, when I look at that, I think of a strange VW van. So like a sci-fi VW van. When I do that, just change that for a VW symbol and be onto something there. So that's going to go. Oh yeah. So got bits that attach there, and that will be attaching onto the bottom of there. So let's see if I can do this without destroying anything. Oh, it's not going as far back as I thought, so that's. There we are. The thing is, I'm trying to be very carefully and try not to overforce anything there. I think we got that, because yeah, there is a gap between there, so I've got to be careful so I don't do that. Okay. Yeah, overdid that. So hopefully I remember, yeah, those should go in there. Don't want to have to take everything apart again. Yeah. That's annoying. Oh, that. Oh, phone's gone off somewhere. Anyway, nothing important. Where did that go? I think that was going behind here. I hope. Let me have a look at the image again. Yeah, that's going behind there, and we want those there. So that's not very exciting, the part, but there we are, back. Back, and now see if I can do this without muck it up again. There we are. Don't need to push those in or anything like that, but there we are. Very nice looking. So got a couple more bits to add there. I have that way. One of those. Put those out of the way because I'm not going to need them for that bit. I'm going to have two of the L bits here. And hey, streamer's back on. Yay. So That's good. So, we want to have, start with that one, we want to put the EL plates on, like that, yeah. Got to actually do it before I say, so, Olympus, what species are you gonna be? Have you decided yet for when you do Jedi Knight? Presuming everything goes perfectly well now. Oh, this is. Oh, where is this going? I already got that on top, so. Okay. So I've just done this bit here. It's a bit of a slope. And I've got it here, telling me to put it there, and it looks like I've got one of those there already. I'm going to have a look back on that. Not fully decided yet. I'm thinking human male, but I could totally change my mind in a moment. Okay. I think I've put that on the top on the wrong way. That's not good. Okay, gonna have to rethink that. Lucky that came off really easy. Can I put this on and turn it around? So this is not going as well as I can expect. Garden primary is sage secondary. As your combat abilities. Have I put this down too solidly? I want to do this without taking everything apart. But, oh, I only took 3 bits off. Oh, okay. There we are. So, can I put this? Do you know, I always end up in a stream where I end up having something not go exactly right. So, can I turn it back to the beginning so I can double check where I am? Let's bookmark there. We want 2 there. We've got 1 already, so that's parallel there. Like that. And I'm presuming the white bits go on the top. Oh, hang on, do they go on? Yeah. Not sure where these bits go. Let me have a look at the bottom of here. There's bits missing off the maybe bits off the back of that. Not 100% sure. Let's have a look at the ceiling, but am I missing anything? Probably. So going back through everything. That's the fun of Lego though, mate. Yeah, definitely is. Oh, these are, yes, these are the double parts, so I think those are on these, so that will be going that way, I think, and these are I think I've noticed a bit I even missed before, so which was not good. Which are those there? Which are I can't see. They're like a wedge. So it was a smooth top. Yeah, so I think they are. If I don't knock that bit off, those are going to be going on top of there. If I can get this back in. Okay, gotta clip that. Where is my clip? There we are. Put too much pressure on that. That did not go to plan. Okay, there we are. feels like disaster at the moment. It was this. But you know, I was probably 2-3 bits off the last bit of this. Let's get back to this bit. Let's work through it. So yeah. Not going to go as far as I'm never definitely still recoverable. I'm not a rage quitter person. It's usually go back and usually if it's by myself I usually pause and go away and come back another time. But no, I'm persistent on this one. This and there we are. That bit's good. Where did that bit go? That's the next bit. Those are still attached. That's good. I just realised I've missed a bit there in your chat, but yeah, that's yeah, there, yeah, probably has been a big. So I'm going to get things organised and go live, mate. Enjoy the rest of tonight's build. I'll keep you on the back. Oh, thank you, Olympus. Probably raid over in a minute anyway. Oh, whenever I finish, so I'm nearly at the end. I think for this evening, but I want to get this refinished. So that's going on the bottom here. Do that end. That's for later. That's for later. These two bits I'm sure are going on here. Let me just check, because this base is supposed to be already on there, so let's get that attached. That feels good. That feels that feels good. Okay. Hang on, have I? Those there are supposed to be next to the yellow door. Have I put that base back in the room? something slightly off with that. Okay. Let's get that back attached. Thank you. Yeah. So, I will get this done. I'm determined. Determined. We will be there. I just need to use my Jedi powers. Okay, that is good. That needs to get. So that's good. There we are. We got. I think I put these. Yeah, because I reattached those earlier, didn't I? So I put those corners on wrong. I think so. Let's readjust that. I think that was the issue, so let's just do a little side work there, get that done. I think that sorts out the issue I had. That goes there. That sounded good, putting that down there. Gap in the thing. Let's get back to the front where I was. This goes there. Yay. I think, yeah, definitely getting somewhere. This was going, I think, on the back. Oh, hang on. Now I've got two pieces I need to make sure I put into place. Yeah, there on the sides. Then the bit that confused me earlier, because I wasn't. I was trying to make sure that was. This had to go on the other side. Okay. Can I put that on that side? And yeah, I think I can put it on the reverse without it being an issue. Oh, I'm not supposed to have a space in there. So where I've done it, that I've done attached it, that I've got a space there. Let's get that down. I'm not supposed to have a space. So that's the reason I took that off in the first place, is to make sure I got it the right way around. Sorry, this has gone down again. I don't know what's happened. And my other camera has suddenly decided to turn off. I'm not sure why. There we are. I have no idea. Let me just see if I can get that camera back into action. No, I cannot. Probably a good thing at the moment, so because this has all got not gone disastrously wrong, but everything's started to fall to bits. Just see if I can get everybody back again. I can do a proper apology. Okay. Yeah, I've got no idea why it kept knocking me out the stream there. So, what I'm going to do, just refresh that, make sure everything's going all right. Okay. That. Tell you what, guys, what I'm going to do is say thank you for now. It's been nice. Fortunately, it hasn't ended as well as I would like, but unfortunately, the situation beyond my control, to my knowledge. So, thank you very much. Just gonna go over that again. Unfortunately, I'm having suddenly having issues with OBS for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, and I haven't managed to get my camera back up to even finish the stream. So I'll say thank you for watching, and catch you all later. And episode 511 will be streaming in a bit. Just want to double check he's not there. Oh, I think he has just come online. So what I'm going to do was the people here, I'm going to jump over to his stream and go there. Thank you very much, everybody. You have been lovely. And say hello to Olympus. Were we there? Let me just double check I got all the right bits up, because I'm there we are, raid now.